Yeah, I don't know what this is. I think it's spinach juice that was never fully separated via centrifuge. At any rate, it was one time healthy, and it definitely isn't anymore. Emails, follow up, office stuff, boring things. Let's do it real quick, and then we'll go to the cave. Sports drink, psyllium husks, 15 grams, perfect. Barley grass, collagen peptides, creatine, mineral sea salt, vitamin D mushrooms, brain complex. Ooh. How fast can we drink? How fast can I drink? You're not drinking it with me. It is so cold today. Not as cold as the cold plunge though. When it's colder, you can't taste it as well. That's good. I think I just splashed green liquid onto my contact, my scleral contact. This is much healthier than what I showed you earlier. So good. Everything my body needs once. How many more swigs is that? Like 4? 3? Let's count. 1, 2. 4 is gonna be cutting it close. Look, I could have done it, but it could have been a mess. Oh, it already is a mess. Gosh. I'm gonna go bitterly clean this out now, thinking about this on my shirt. I think maybe at one time it was just spinach juice that I never centrifuged, cleaned. Whatever it was, at one time it was healthy, and it definitely isn't anymore. What a shame. It is starting to feel like a challenge, not an insurmountable challenge, but a challenge nonetheless, to get everything I want done in a day, even close to being done. Right now, I gotta go get coffee. It's 1:41, oh my gosh, it's 1:41. I'm so behind, I'm always behind. I gotta go get coffee, then I'm headed to the cave, get these packages ready, get the pack room somewhat cleaned up, and head in for the weekend. All right, see ya. Friday, September 5th, 3:20 in the afternoon. Just like always, I don't have any time, but I gotta get these boxes weighed, gotta get all the kilo amounts on there, and then I'm gonna try to clean this place up a little bit because someone's gonna see this place soon and not be very happy with me. So, weigh, boxes, clean, pack room. All right, let's see if I can figure this out. I gotta set the scale. Let's see here, tear maybe? There we go. Let's do a little test, hold on. Okay, let's do a little test. Let's just see if we can calibrate our scale real quick. In this case right here, we have, it's a 12-ounce case, we got 24 12 ounces. So 12 times 12 is 144 ounces, times 2, that's 288 ounces. Okay, 288 ounces. We got 16 ounces in a pound. So 16 times 10 is 160 ounces. So we got at least 10 pounds in here. 16 times 5 is 80. So that puts us at 4240. And we need another 40 ounces. So we're at 240 ounces right now at 15 pounds. Okay, I think I'm doing this right. So another 40 ounces gets us roughly 18 to 19 pounds. Okay, So call it 18 and a half pounds, 2.2 pounds to the kilo. So 18 over 2.2, 18 divided by 2 is 9. So it's gonna be a little less than 9. I'm thinking 7.5 kilos. I think maybe 7, upper 7s, kilos, maybe low 8s. If that's what we get, then we'll feel good. All right, moment of truth. I would say about 7.5 to a little over 8 kilos. 9.4, I don't know. Maybe I did my math wrong. Good chance I did my math wrong. I'll go check. Here's what I'm doing. I've got a test bag. It's gonna be 0.23 kilos. Okay, it's 227 grams. All right, let's take a look here. 0.24, that'll work. Let's start weighing boxes. All right, we are at 9.42 kilos. These are better. I lost focus on that one. All right, as you can see, boxes are weighed, ready to go on these pallets. The next step is to let our Amazon team know that they're ready so I can get FBA labels, shipping labels, you know the deal. I want to clean this place up. I need to clean this place up, as I said earlier, but I have to do one thing first. I have to get the all-fill hopper back on because I have to take a measurement for TurboPak. This TurboPak. I've got to take a measurement for them. They need to know how far the nozzle needs to dive down into the bag. So does all-fill. They need to know that too. I have to take that measurement and then make a drawing for them. I got to send that drawing to TurboPak. And so I got to take the measurement. In order to take the measurement, I got to get the hopper back on there, and getting that hopper back on is always a pain. What are you going to do? There we go. There we go. How do you like that, huh? A lot quicker than normal. Okay. This is a dust shroud. Or well, here. Put this down real quick so you can see. This right here, this cylindrical thing around this tooling is called a dust shroud. We got this dust shroud because you fill product into a bag or a container and you get a cloud of dust, all right? Well, that dust, it gets all over the bag. It makes the bag look, you know, not so consumer presentable. And so you get the dust shroud, you put the dust shroud around it, you hook a vacuum up to this guy, you turn the vacuum on, and then when you're filling product, the vacuum will suck what's called fugitive dust out through this dust shroud. Does it work? I don't know. I know this though, we haven't really been using it, and I need to take it off because in order to get a good sense of how far this nozzle needs to go into these bags, I have to take this off so I can actually extend the bag as far as I can up the tooling. So I'm gonna do that now. In fact, let's just do it right here on camera. Okay. I think this is the way it comes off, by the way. I assume. I don't know how, if it doesn't come off this way, I got problems. Okay, that's one screw. Probably a good idea to put these somewhere safe. Well, we might have a little bit of a problem. I think this is gonna come off easier than I thought. I thought it was some kind of torque clamp. And it's off. All right, cool. This is our tooling. I want to do something. I want to check humidity real quick. All right, and I want you to see it live, not live, but you know, like candidly. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna guess 52. Okay, ready? You saw it first. What is it? 54, 55. Not a bad guess. I mean, I kind of knew what it would be. All right, I want to put the dust shroud back together. I just want to keep my stuff together, and then we'll put the rest of the tooling in. All right, I know you probably haven't seen a table that is this well organized, but you know, hold the praise, okay? It's not that great. You know what? I don't think this is how it works. I think you first put this, you set this on your tooling, and then, and only then, do you put the housing on. I'm just gonna operate based over that assumption, put my screws back in here, and start measuring this guy. Not sure that you care, but I'm just gonna put all this dust shroud housing, I'm just gonna put it in this box right here. Seems rather appropriate. Again, sorry for the black lines. Okay. 1, 2, 3. First thing, this guy. Okay, this guy right here. Let's test a bag. Let's test a bag, Chloe. all the way up. It's too much. Don't need that much. I think probably right there is pretty good. You know, that's probably a pretty good amount right there. The nozzle can go about like that. All right, so I'm kind of thinking this is about the depth we want no matter the bag size. This is our 12-ounce bag, and I don't know, that feels like about 2 inches right there. I think 3 might be a little bit better. It's about 3. All right, so 3 for the 12-ounce. Probably 3 for the 8-ounce as well, I think. We probably could get away with 1 more inch either way though. I mean, these are both. All right, after some extremely precise guessing, I think 3 inches on both the 12-ounce and the 8-ounce is probably sufficient. There's really no way to know this for sure without actually having the equipment and the tech in hand. The diving nozzle, so I gotta make a good guess. That's all I can do. I don't know what else do you want from me? All right, it's 4:52. I gotta leave here in maybe an hour. I mean, I really need to be out the door in an hour. Like not packing up, but like leaving here. Also, I gotta make a trip into the freezer. I have to get I'm storing some ground beef in there. And I've got to make a trip in there because that freezer is minus 20. And you know, since I work out here, I've got a few perks of, you know, being close to a freezer. I got to get that ground beef. It's from my parents' herd, cow herd. I've got to do that. And I also have to, I can't forget my coffee. Mostly I got to go in the freezer. I'll take you in the freezer. But for now, maybe the next 30 minutes, we'll work on some cleaning. My method for cleaning is simple. Just divide and conquer. 1 space at a time. Starting, some of these tools, gloves, I'll fill large, giant gasket cardboard slips. All right. Turns out I got a lot of boxes, and so I need to break them down. This little dumpster we have out there is not gonna fit all of the boxes that I put in it, and I don't wanna just be the jerk. I think I went over this one other time. That puts all the unbroken down boxes in the dumpster and thus causes it to be prematurely full. So I'm gonna go do that. That was my reminder about the beef. Switch it up a little bit. What is up? How are you? I am fine. Let's go to the freezer. The first time I went in there, I wore flip-flops. My dad always tells this story. I almost lost a toe that day. 15 or so years ago. Not really, but it was cold. I'm going in now with shorts. Golly, it's cold in here. Woo! Woo! Yeah, yeah. Ah, shit. The gate's locked. Damn it. I gotta go get a key for this. I'll be back. Notice my bag is empty. It's because the gate was locked. I noticed that when I got in there. I'm gonna go get the key to unlock it. Freezer gate. Here we go. I got the key. Let's give it another try. If you think it's creepy back here, you should try being here in person. All right. We're unlocked. Hope that's not gonna be a pain to put back on. Who's that guy? Oh. All right. Let's load this thing up. Beef. 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 What else? Some steaks right there. 4 more beef, I think. Okay, that'll be good for now. All right, let's make like a snowflake and get out of here. All right, keys. Where are those little keys at? Come on. I'm cold right now. Get out of there. Man, there ain't nothing like a cold chain. I don't feel too good. Chains, dude, that is so cold. Alright. I think I could have probably crossed one more link on there, but you know what? Let's do it right. The cold's not bothering me anyway. The cold never bothered me anyway. Alright, let's do it like this. A little bit more secure, I think. A little tighter at least. There, I like that better. Okay, now it's locked. Now, oh. I got the beef. I think it's time to go home. All right, it is, I don't have my phone on me. It's like 5:44. I gotta leave here in like 8 minutes, 6 minutes maybe. I gotta go home. So I'm gonna do that. Have a great weekend.